Okay.
Shut up! I gotta start!
If you ever get really big, you need to make a parody account called the Fake Pack TV.
That's the first
On
thing that
Twitter.
people are gonna hear on stream.
The first thing that everyone here was,
I know.
shut up!
Alright.
Look, man. It needs to be said, all right?
Yeah,
Our
after.
audience needs
Alright.
to hear it.
Hi, welcome back to another episode of Tales of Tetrarius, Chapter 7. I don't have a name for this chapter, so...
When's Knuckles of Tetarius?
So, we have our usual gang here. To my left, we have Marigio, aka Mario.
Ah!
To my right, we have Swiggity, aka Goronkel.
Hello.
To my bottom left, we have Upper Lip, aka Lip.
Hello.
And then to my bottom right, we have Sinstar, aka Yoshi Black.
Hello.
And we are back after a week, so we're doing these consistently now, which is great. We're back to another episode, and if you don't know what happened last time, why do I hear an echo?
Sorry, I don't know what happened to my mic. It started picking that shit up for some reason.
Last time, we ended with the party was making their way to Fallgrush, but they stopped and at the town. Methician's staying back at the other town of the Songblade. She's staying there and helping out that country. So it's just the regular party with Eve. Dimiyoko made another appearance. Gave Yoshi a fucking busted ass gun. Now that I look back at it, also gave him a mirror that can contact anyone, literally anyone, as long as they have their name and an idea of what they look like in their head, and then you can talk to them. And now we're gonna do a little bit of a jump cut to Fallgrush when they enter, unless any of them had anything they wanted to do, beforehand, wanted to say something to each other, do something, anything, use the mirror to talk to anyone, anything anybody else wanted to do before we started with the big stuff in Fallgrush. So
Fallgrush like the name of the land, or is it like a city name?
Fallgrush is the country name. It's if you go to the map in D&D and then go to pins, it's to the left.
I'm back.
I am surviving solely off of DK's banana horde, and he can't
Good
really
for
do
you.
anything to stop me because he's not here.
Oh, are we
At
in
the
character right
moment.
now?
Well, kinda, yeah.
I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, but Fallgrush is the one right next to the Sea of Echoes. It's you can find it. It's right there. But anyway, so before you get so did any of you
How the fuck
have?
did we cross the ocean? Okay.
Yeah, you're not gonna find out because I'm not showing it.
Lame.
But does anybody have anything they want to do before we get to the big stuff in Fallgrush? Any things? Okay.
I want to slap you.
Okay. No.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think we want to do anything.
I don't know. How long? I don't know. How long is the downtime between, the morning we woke up and Fallgrush?
Before
should we
you,
just
so when you woke up, and it would probably take you around a day from where you were to get to Fallgrush.
Oh, another day? Okay.
small world.
I guess just a lot of reading from the text that I got.
All right. So we'll do some of that right now. What did you read? I remember you read pretty much all of Pyreneus, so you know about that.
Pyreneus lore. Now,
And you read a bit of Sicily, but you don't know what else do you want to read?
yeah, I read a little bit. I would like to call Lip over if he wants to read about Sicily.
Oh, whoa, Sizzly? What? What did you just say?
Lip, I'm about to read some stories and fables about Sicily. If you want to read it with me?
Absolutely. Of course I need to know more about her. We're going to her land, right?
Yes. You do
Yeah,
know
right.
how to read, right?
Of course I know how to fucking read. Yeah.
Holds the book upside down. So, like I said, I don't remember exactly the details I gave you last time, so I'll just if I repeat them, I'm sorry, but I just don't
You really
remember.
gave me any details.
You didn't
Oh.
give any details about Sisley. You
Oh.
gave it about
shit.
the other gods.
Okay, so Sicily. So she like Pyreneus wasn't always a god. She was a traveling, a very famous traveling merchant that was born and raised in Fulgrush. She was
Born and raised.
Yeah, she was born and raised in Fulgrush, and she
Where she spent most of her days.
and then she was like known pretty much all throughout Fulgrush, but also known pretty much all throughout pretty much all of the entire like I guess you would say continent, I guess, because it's like the whole entire world. She was basically known because she traveled a lot. She basically was loved and known by everyone. She worked pretty much all of her life, and she had 2 daughters, and she was married with another merchant who wasn't as famous but was known because of being connected with Sicily. So she lived a full life, nothing really big there. And then when she died, she was of course given the choice by the god of gods, Messina, to if she would rather die peacefully and live in, I guess, without, for lack of a better term, heaven, or become a god. And she chose to become a god and to watch out after her children and her her husband, who was still alive. And
What?
her at the time.
Okay.
So what exactly did she do to become a god, like to get offered?
So to be that's not that isn't really talked about in the book, but she was offered the chance, and by Priscina. I guess you could suspect it's because maybe she was very famous, maybe it's because she did a lot of good things in her life. You don't really know, but she was given that offer, and she became a god. And there's a little more details about that after she became a god. After she became a god, she became the god of course, the ocean and the storms and weather and stuff like that. And she made sure that all of Fulgrush had perfect weather all the time. That basically everywhere else, had normal weather, but Fulgrush always had perfect, pristine weather because that's where she lived, and she had bias towards that. So Fulgrush is known for its basic, like, perfect weather 24/7, and like all the time, and
Define perfect
Florida.
weather.
yeah, and right now
Define perfect weather.
like spring weather, like sunny, a little, but like a couple clouds here, nice little breeze. It rains maybe once every little while to help the crops grow, but like
Okay.
yeah, but like even during the winter,
Any
it still has that
interest
same
of her?
any interest. It doesn't really say specific interests, but you can pretty much tell things that she's interested in by like reading the stories. That she was a merchant, so maybe she likes stuff like that. She is the god of water and storms, so she's probably into stuff like that. And like you were told before, she lives in her basically temple underwater in the Sea of Echoes, where she spends basically all of her time. But she keeps an eye out, and this was a long time ago, so her children and her husband are long gone. So, but she still holds a deep love for all 3 of them, and that's pretty much all about Sicily.
Assess. Special ability. Womanizing. Done. Alright, I got all I need.
Special ability?
Yeah.
Eva's like driving the carriage, and she like hears you say that. It's like, did you just what are you doing back there?
Nothing.
I'm assessing my special ability.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm reading a biography about Sicily.
Oh. Well, we're a little bit of we're like a little over halfway there. So if you want to read about anyone else, you might have enough time for that.
I've been doing so
Any other
much
gods we
reading.
didn't know about?
Would anyone else take care to read this book? My brain is starting to
Here,
rot.
let me read it. Mario picks up the book upside down.
Can you read?
Don't give it to Mario.
Sure,
Give
took
me
it from my-
that. I'll show you someone who can
Dear
actually read.
pesky plumbers. A couple things that Wait, no, it doesn't say that, doesn't. What the fuck? How do you read this? There's no picture.
Give me this book. Give me the book
I had-
now.
I hand the book to Lip.
All right.
Oh, Lip. As soon as Lip picks up the book, he's fucking just Autobots out,
Yeah,
and he
like-
fucking becomes a robot.
I'm imagining that the book just doesn't have pictures.
The book just, he just touches the book, and he's just like, and then just fucking glitches out.
But yeah,
We
the book
can't
just
hear
don't
you,
have
Lip.
Dumb.
Oh, there we go.
My microphone's being dumb. It should be fixed, but
Alright, there you go.
basically,
Alright.
yeah. We read about Pyreneus, the god of inventions, and Sicily. What other?
No, you read
ones
about
do we
Pyreneus,
read
the god of fire, and you read about Sicily, the god of water and storms.
All right.
Oh, we also
fine.
read about Demioko.
Fine.
No, you did not
No,
read.
I
You
have
didn't.
the-
Like
Yeah.
badassery.
You did not read about Demioko. The gods you have not. You have not. You have not read about Demioko, Mortifius, Marianne, Piscina, and
Or
Valona,
Yahweh.
or Valona.
Or
I want
Yahweh.
to read about
And
Mortifius.
give me that good Demioko tea. You
No.
We have two
I'd,
different.
like
We have
to
two.
I'd personally like to learn more about Demioko as well.
What? We met him. He's like one of the only two gods we met. I want.
And you know what he looks like
one.
because because I put in the canon design yesterday. So if you haven't seen the canon design, then look in D&D, because that's
Yeah, of
basically
course.
yeah.
Of course,
let's
of course.
discover
But
something new.
we don't know what his life was before he was a god, or if he was ever always a god, or anything like that.
All right.
He
then
probably
why don't you
mentioned-
come up and
I
tell him
personally
his-
would
and
like to
ask
learn
his
more
life
about the-
story.
I personally would like to learn more about this god that is so kind enough to, work so hard on our equipment.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if he was indoctrinated as a god by Pacina, or whether or not he became a god status all on his own.
Let's read it.
Damn it!
All right.
All right.
That's-
You're outvoted. So, Demioko. Demioko is actually a special case for the gods because he was not always. It was not like always, a human, and then went to that. He started out his life as a god because he is part of this. He is part basically full robot. Who am I saying? He's like basically a full kind of robot type thing. If you can see from the design.
He's a robot?
Partly, mostly, but yes, but no, but yes, but no.
Cyborg.
It's
He's a
kind of
Oh,
cyborg.
yes.
Damn it, I thought he looked like the fucking snow miser.
Did you not see the canon design I put yesterday?
No, I did see that, but I chose to ignore it because
Chose to
the
ignore
idea,
it.
the
Shut
idea
up.
of him looking like the snow miser was funnier to me.
Anyway, so he basically started his life as a god and was given basically these thoughts from Pacina, basically to give the world its creativity and an invention because the world was in a dark place at the time, and so Pacina made Demioko to help give the world more creativity and help the world move forward through this dark period, and he did. By himself, he helped shape the world to basically what it is today, helping it go through countless wars, through peace and prosperity, helping basically the entire world with different inventions. One of them being the carriage you're riding right now. He basically was known as he was basically everyone's favorite god because everyone worships may worship like a specific god, like how all of the Songblade worship Pyreneus and was like that's their favorite god, but everyone had a really nice soft spot for Demioko because they heard the legends and stories of Demioko and how he helped everyone and was known as this very generous and very helpful god who just basically gave the world exactly what they wanted when needed and always was busy, and he's basically always working, always thinking of new ideas on how to help and shape the world. His place is actually in the Silver Vale, and it's a little bit more to the north and a little bit more in the chilly areas, but he has a house that he lives in that he It apparently has magical properties, but I mean, of course, you know that it does. But it has more magical properties when it is actually in the Silver Veil. He loves and treats pretty much everyone with respect and honor, and he's never ever been seen to be really like angry or upset in any sort of manner. But he's basically the most loved god out of everyone.
Neat.
Neat.
Interesting.
Man. I felt like
How
we
many
got...
how many days has it been, or has it been like half a day since the?
So you guys, so that all that reading was basically the day travel it would have taken to get to what's it called, Fall Rush. So
I mean, that's what I'm doing during.
Let
that
me
time.
know
I don't
when
know what
we
the hell
like
you guys are doing.
I'm
do
playing
a long
solitaire.
rest just to signify that we have.
Listen,
I didn't even know
past
you
the
had a
day.
deck of cards.
Well, I might have stolen one.
of course you did.
It's like,
Was
but
it from
like
the
I left a
casino?
gold piece for it. Yeah, it was from the casino. So I don't feel bad about it.
Fair enough.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Like playing cards?
Yeah.
I specialize in those. Or at least I know how to like. I know how to like. I don't know. I know a few tricks. Can
I
you
hand him the deck.
hand me the deck?
Yoshi's
Actually,
a
I
magic
kind
trick
of get
person.
my I
He
get
said he didn't
like
know
all the
before he
cards
said
up.
he knew.
All right, here. What you got?
Okay, let me see. I need to add it to my inventory.
Oh wait, I'm just joking about the deck of cards. I don't physically have one, but I think it'd be funny if Mario just does.
What?
Wait. So
Oh.
do you not have it, or what are you handing to me then?
A deck of cards.
What?
Is it a playing card set, or is it?
He doesn't have
Yeah.
it in his bag,
I
but he
didn't
just...
have it in
I
my
have
bag.
to add
I'm just
something to my
pretending.
inventory if I'm going to be able to use it.
So you
Oh.
never had a deck of cards?
I mean, he had
I
an
didn't
imaginary
realize
deck of cards.
that like we were actually using this for
Are you trying to do a duplication glitch or something?
Yes.
My man
No,
didn't
I
even
don't-
realize. He didn't realize this was gonna be a lore thing and just tried to be
No, I
stupid.
didn't read. Yeah, I was just trying to be stupid and explain what Mario was doing to distract himself from the book.
Mario,
What?
do you have a playing card set or not? I just wanted to.
I mean, is that
just
a
wanted to see
is
it.
that a physical D&D Beyond item?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I don't have one of those.
Okay, never mind then.
He has the
I will be
off-brand
buying-
card.
Yes.
He has
So,
imaginary
yeah.
cards. He's
What-
like he's
what
like.
are they like? Are they like
They're
Gronkel's
Hanafuda cards.
Are they like Gronkel's cards?
No,
No.
he's joking about the cards. He doesn't have any cards. He was just joking and trying to make a joke and but
we took it too far.
But he took it too
Let's
far.
just drop.
There's no cards anywhere. Nobody has any cards.
Never existed,
You see
man.
that the cards
No,
are
no, no.
all like.
Gronkel has the cards of many things or something like
Okay.
The
that.
deck-
right?
oh
these
God, he
cards
hasn't
are
used that.
all like
That's a
homemade.
That's a different
That's
thing.
like-
You don't want to play
See,
with
the
those
cards
cards. Those
are
will
all
fuck up your
like
life if you're
hand
not
drawn
careful.
and homemade.
But they have a 50% chance of like succeeding,
Helping you,
right?
yeah.
Okay, can I explain this by
Yeah,
saying the
I'm
cards were like
gonna have a
homemade?
conversation.
Yeah.
My character's gonna have a conversation
Alright.
with Gronkel.
All right, cool.
Alright.
I'm gonna use the homemade playing cards to keep playing solitaire then.
Okay. Hey Gronkel, what is the purpose of this deck of many things that you have? You seem to have
God.
gotten it from.
Oh, that thing. Oh,
You seem to
no.
have gotten it from before I'd rejoined the group.
Yeah, it was right when we it was the day before we went on the ship to go to a new world to go.
I assume it
adventuring.
was when you met
I-
Mortifius, or not met, or something along those lines.
No, it's not when What? No, this is.
No. Sorry, my mistake. I meant
This was just-
when you went
this
to
was just after
Mortifius'
the
lair.
hell. This was just after we got back from hell, and then we
Oh, okay.
went on a ship because I guess I suppose what's his name?
Draco.
Draco, that's right. Draco.
Distant you hear Draco.
Even though we're on the sea or
I
something.
Yeah.
guess Draco had curried some favors with some of the some of the people of the underworld before.
It
And
was
so
Dale.
now,
It was Bill. It was that one
Dave.
guy. Dave.
and so we went on a ship, and then
Oh yeah, you guys haven't talked to Dave like
Dave found
in a long
Dave
time.
found a deck of Eve found a bunch of treasure for us to find, just to loot, or I don't know. I don't even know what that was.
What does the deck of many things do?
Oh my God.
Oh goodness.
Please.
I mean, honestly, what? I've only heard legends of this thing. I didn't even know it existed until I rolled an at 20, but we don't talk about that.
And then he rolled an at 20 and found it, but we're not gonna talk
Well, if
about
we're
that.
gonna be breaking character, what does the item sheet say?
Well,
Basically, you roll
basically it's-
for something, and then like you just it like I don't know, just
They actually have like cards, which I actually still have. I haven't touched these in like 3 months.
yeah.
Basically,
He hasn't used them because he's scared.
if you want the fast answer, also Marita, you're muted. What the fuck?
He's deafened.
He's
Yeah,
deafened,
boy.
yeah.
Basically,
Anyway,
there's a 50%
continue.
chance that it will mess you up, or another 50% chance that you
It'll
will
do
actually
nothing.
get something pretty good.
Maybe. Or
was
sorry,
thinking
not
about
maybe.
I was actually
Maybe
thinking about just tossing these into the lake just to get it over with.
tossing them into the what?
Tossing them into the lake just to get it over with. I
No,
haven't
no,
used
no.
these in a
Hold
long
on.
time. These bastard
This
cards
could
are
be
gonna
our
gone
This could be
forever.
our trump card.
Quite
But
literally.
at the same time, I wonder, can't you just like sort out the ones that are bad, and then use only the good ones? Like, what's the point of?
Oh, that's the thing. Once you draw it from the box of the deck, it flies out of it, and the card gets played.
So it usually is a
Automatic.
curse, correct? Is that what you
It's
think
not-
it is?
Sometimes it's a curse, sometimes it's a blessing. It's a 50-50 chance. I
Well,
wouldn't want to
don't
try it.
we have methods of like removing curses? Like, Lip,
Hold
Lip,
on,
Lip, come over here,
Yoshi.
Lip. I'm motion over. I'm
Now,
motion
these are
over to
just-
Lip.
now,
Lip,
these are
don't you
just
have a
rumors.
way of like removing curses?
I
As
only
do
have
you,
ways to
Grunkle.
bestow curses. I can't remove
Oh.
them. And also, these curses are beyond what we can do. There's one that can weaken us to a whole lower level. I
Yeah,
don't think
there's
there's
no level
any
down
curse
card.
lifting that can
heard-
stop that.
I've heard other rumors
You
too,
know-
where sometimes a person just acts the opposite of what they act normally. Which, in my case, I'd pretty much be done for if I drew that
Fucking
card.
horse wrench.
Oh no, it's part of a fucking vacuum. I mean, I don't know. I'm just listening to
Why
the
do you have a-
conversation.
Why do you have a vacuum tube?
Because I was
Not
cleaning my
answer
room
that
earlier.
question.
I was cleaning my room earlier.
Hey,
Bro, I need to clean weed out of my
Yeah,
car.
for
I
that.
gotta get that out of there.
I'm not gonna pretend
Oh,
like I just didn't hear what I
Did you
said.
say in your car?
Anyway.
I don't think this is a bad idea.
Well, anyways, what do you mean by this is our trump card? I'm not sure what you mean.
Hey, look at your DMs.
I'm
I
looking.
believe that
What is
destiny
this?
will look kindly on us, and if not, then maybe it was fate that will decide when our journey shall end. Honestly, I'm a man of I may be a man of key energy and understanding the world around me, but I also believe in destiny. Do you understand the concept of gravity, Grunkle?
Yeah.
I was asking
What comes up
Grunkle.
stays up.
I'm not gonna answer that question
Why not?
because I know what a JoJo reference is, even though I don't know what JoJo is.
I wasn't trying to make a JoJo reference necessarily.
Necessarily, you literally quoted the book. My gosh.
Did I?
Hey,
You
what
literally
the-
said, "Do you believe in gravity?"
gravity.
I'm
is
trying to make a
harness.
point. I'm trying to make a point, Grunkle.
This
You
isn't
know that
fucking
gravity
canon.
is Basically, gravity
I am
gravity
not.
and magnetism are basically the essential ways in which people are attracted to one another, and things are kind of predetermined in a preset way.
Well,
Maybe
if you-
even if it does not work in our, I mean, with how well you guys have been doing so far and how well I've been doing so far myself, we maybe something that could be considered a curse, maybe actually a buff from a certain point of view.
Well, if you think
Just
fate's
saying,
gonna be
I'm
on your
just
side,
saying,
then
I don't
be my
think-
guest and take these away from me.
Okay, you know what? Just give him the goddamn cards.
If you want
What?
the cards so bad, you could just ask me, because I
You know
sure
what?
as hell don't want these.
You know what? If
You
you,
don't
really
want
do
them?
think about it, if you get stabbed and
Oh,
robbed
really?
at night, if you look from a
I
different
just,
point
I
of
just
view,
didn't know
I'm
whether.
just gonna
I
start a
just didn't know
timer, and
whether
when
or
it
not they
ends,
existed.
you're in Fall Rush. I'm
You
sick
don't
of
want
waiting.
cards?
If you just,
All
if you
right,
don't
I mean,
want,
all right,
if you don't
all right,
want
I'll
this
take the-
cursed deck, then go ahead and take it.
I mean, I'm not trying to push anything onto you, but if you really don't want the cards, I think we could possibly need them.
I sure as hell don't. These things are,
push something
these things
onto
are
you.
wicked. These things are blasphemous. These things should not exist.
These things
You know,
are
as a man
gay.
of faith, you seem to have little faith in our ability to win.
I don't have faith in these cards. That's the only thing I don't have faith in.
Understandable.
All
I
right,
will take them off your hand if you'd like.
all right. So
Here,
with that,
Then consider them yours.
with that,
So go ahead.
So how do I add them to my inventory?
Oh,
It's
just
a
look in the
wondrous
item
item.
thing.
It's a wondrous item in It's a wondrous item, so you have to like check it off and then like.
Okay, a
click that
wondrous,
equipment.
and then what's it called?
deck of many things.
The deck of many things. If you just type in deck,
Yeah.
wait.
Deck add to
The
Dick.
deck of many things.
backpack.
Of many things.
All right. So with that,
Oh, so
while
it
you
is
while
off the
you
lip.
while you're looking at that and talking, I guess, Eve kind of like motions while she's driving, and she's like, "Look ahead, guys. We're here."
What does it look like?
So you guys look out the carriage, and this is the land of Fallgrush. You're in the country of Fallgrush, and Fallgrush is best described as basically a merchant's paradise. Everywhere is different shops and whatnot. Every corner you see different shops and stands and people like walking around with like backpacks full of things trying to sell. Merchants everywhere, like people traveling. Like this is like the spot to go. Like this is kind of, imagine like New York City basically, where it's like everybody goes here to shop, lose money, and then just cry about it. But
it sounds like Las Vegas.
well, you know, yeah, but Las Vegas is gambling. New York City is just buying shit.
Wait a minute. If there, Yoshi says to himself, "If this is a major city, and I could find me some major Gucci."
Major Kush. Anyway,
Yeah, major Kush.
uh,
That's probably what.
if this is a major city, I can find myself some major Kush. Anyway, somebody quote that. Somebody quote that. Anyway, so you what was I saying? Yeah, basically a merchant's paradise, but it's not like huge skyscraper buildings or whatever. It's just basically a lot of like, you know, medieval style houses, but a lot, like I said, lots of merchants, lots of you know, whatnot. But yeah, that's, you guys are now
The center
in
of
Fallgrush.
the economic center of what's this continent called?
I gotta double check myself.
Is it MYRDA?
Oh yeah, Midra. Oh, wait, Murda.
Myrda?
Myrda. Wait, MYRDA. Murda.
Murder.
No,
Order.
Murda.
Wait, we're in
See,
Murda?
Uncle Joey, I
Well,
murdered
In
him.
Fallgrush?
No, Murda is the name of the continent. Like the entire like world. Fallgrush is the name of the continent. Like, just go to the map and you'll see what I mean.
Okay.
But yeah. So that's basically where you guys are. You're trying to get to the Sea of Echoes, so unless you have anything specific you want to do, all the story stuff is going to be at the other end of Fallgrush, so we're just going to cut to that if you want to.
Hold on, I will be right back. I'm sorry. I probably will have something I want to do, but give me 1 sec.
All right.
Alright.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I ain't got no money. No money to spend.
Why can't you just do that usual thing you do? You know, talk about Jesus and get donations.
Do you not
We
have your
here we have
donation
a
box?
17 silver donation from
Reading out donations.
It's like modern
So you said, like-
modern church is just a Twitch chat and then like donations. It's just like
And here is a tithe from Marie J300X.
thanks for the
I was like,
thanks for
I was like, thanks for giving us your blessings, oh great Lord. Here's to 100,000.
here's a tier 3 gift sub from Jesus Lover 69.
Jesus lover 69.
Thank you for the $1 donation, but remember, guys, the more you spend, the more God loves you.
If you spend $5, there's more. The more you spend, the more perks you get, and like the perks is just like sitting in like the
You
front.
get into heaven.
The more pews, it's just like the higher, like the closer
The more
pews
you
are.
spend, the more likely you get into heaven.
Yeah.
I see we
$1
have
you're
a
in, like,
negative
entrance
$2 donation from Martin Luther, who says, "Here's 95 reasons why I fucking hate this channel."
I have a serious question for the DM.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is the deck of many things a deck of 20 cards, or does it include the jokers with the extra 2?
I
It says-
chose.
it says it-
Let's see. Hold on. I chose the one that had less cards.
Yeah, whatever has
Oh,
less
okay,
cards.
So it'd be because I don't have a deck of cards with me, so I can't like do the whole like.
It's not. It's
I-
not
I-
a regular
well,
deck of
I-
cards. It cannot be used as a regular deck of cards.
Yeah,
As
so
far
I
as
have
you
to
know.
roll like you'd have to roll like I'm thinking of like a D20, one D20.
Okay. So are you
No,
gonna
no,
are you
I'm
gonna
gonna
pull
want to.
something?
No, I'm just asking what I'm holding. Like, 'cause
Okay.
I'm looking at this and it's very interesting, but I don't know
Did you see
anything
how
about.
like did you see how like the cards, like the little chart where it's like it has a card with like an actual card face?
Yes.
You draw a card, and whatever you get, that's the one that you draw. And then
Okay, but
when it-
but,
and then
like,
when it
can't I just
happens-
roll a D20 to.
Yeah, just roll a d20 and then just blah blah blah. But yep.
Okay.
Is there anything you
Okay,
guys
just
want to
curious.
do?
So it's just.
Yes.
It's just the.
It
Wait,
is
so-
something I want
did-
to do.
did-
How close am I to the
wait,
ocean?
Did Bronco just rage quit?
oh no, it's
How
just,
close am I to the
I
ocean?
just threw a card and I just had to get
How
it.
close am I to the ocean?
You're not jumping in the ocean.
Let him jump in the ocean.
What's
Fine.
bad
I'll
with him
jump
taking a
over.
little
Am I-
swim?
This
To
is
the
this is
ocean.
our story, Pack. This is our story.
I mean, I guess you just got here, so I guess you're like right next to the ocean.
Yahoo! And I
No.
dive in.
Mario, now is not the time to be swimming.
You're wearing armor, so roll me athletics check, by the way.
Is he wearing
Oh.
armor? I don't remember him wearing armor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm unarmored. my
You're
man.
unarmored? You were unarmored that entire fight?
Yes. Armor.
He's a,
Listen, man,
he's a
I like.
barbarian. He gets bonuses from having no armor.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Oh wait, athletics check.
I mean, yeah, I guess you would have to roll one anyway, just to see what happens.
14.
Yeah, you swim fine, I guess.
You
Ah.
swim fine.
Like, hey guys, the water's nice. It's
Is there any?
really good.
I
Just out
know.
of curiosity, DM, is there any of us that doesn't? This has nothing to do with the decision I'm making. I'm just curious. Is there any character, whether it be, in this party or what otherwise, that doesn't know how to swim?
If Eve swam, it'd be a problem.
Eve can't
Oh.
swim,
Well,
Yeah.
or like if she swam, she would like short circuit or something.
it'd be like, yeah, she can like go in the water, just not for long.
Oh,
No rush.
okay. I was about to say because she went in the water for a little bit to summon that thing.
Yeah, so it's like she can go in there for
Chapter 5.
at most for like 5 minutes before shit starts going bad.
She starts
Okay.
rusting.
And
Okay.
because of my
cool.
heavy armor, you ever seen that one video where it's like, "Give me the beat, boys, to free my soul," and it's like a
Yeah,
guy
where it says
walking in the
Donkey
water.
Kong. It's like Donkey Kong walking off stage.
Oh, your leg hurts tonight? That sucks.
All right, so you said like we're entering the city, but like the further down is the actual shopping place.
Well, no, all of it's shopping. Like everywhere is
Oh, by the
shopping.
way, can I get out
but
of the ocean now?
yes, but everywhere is shopping. But like the actual like stories and the important stuff that I want to get to today is like further down. So
I mean, I'm pretty sure we all shopped before we left, so
y'all kind of did.
unless this place has special
what
shops we
kind
haven't been to.
of what kind of is there like a pawn shop or like some sort of shop that like
There's any shop you can think of, it's there.
okay, I want to go to a jewelry store
Okay.
to sell something.
Okay. You walk into the jewelry store, and there. Are you guys gonna do shopping at like when you get to the other end, or are you gonna do? Or is this like are you gonna do anything like non-story related? I guess when you get to the other end.
I'm
When I-
gonna do something
what?
non-story related.
I want to do something for
dunk.
What's gonna happen
going
when we
to
get to the
dunk
other? Is the other
Grunkle
end
under
the
the
same as
water.
this side?
Well, it's it's all shops. Like the entire country is like shops and merchants or whatever. But I'm saying like the story stuff is on the other end, but all of it's shops. What I'm asking is, are you guys gonna be shopping when you get to the other end, or are you gonna just do all your shopping now so you can just do the story stuff when you get to the other end?
Probably the latter. I'm thinking.
Okay.
The second, the other later option.
So Yoshi, hold on one sec. I just gotta
What's up?
I just gotta remind myself of something. I forgot the thing I was about to do, but I'm not gonna. Hold on. I know it's in here somewhere. Where is it? Yep. Okay. So you walk in.
What?
And you hear, you see, you look at the other end, and you hear the shopkeep, and you just hear, hello.
Oh no, guys, we need to get out of here. Hurry, the other side.
It's I, Binkle the Shinkle.
No.
I
I like push
Wait,
you
you
out
guys
the
will
way.
have to be. No. You guys can stay outside. You guys can stay outside if you need to. Wait, are you sure it's Binkle the Shinkle? I thought it was.
I checked the chat. It's Binkle the Shinkle.
Binkle the Shinkle.
Binkle the Shinkle. Welcome to my jewelry store. What can I do for you today?
Is it Wrinkle?
Hello, good merchant.
Wait,
I have.
wait, who is
I
this?
have come.
Binkle the Shinkle.
Oh, it's Binkle! Wait, can I go in with Sen?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Alright.
Mario, I'm trying to sell something. You don't need to. You don't have to bother yourself by coming in with me.
Who the fuck is this guy?
It is I, Binkle the Shinkle.
Oh.
What can I do for you today?
Well, he wants
Well,
to sell
I have
something,
some-
and
I
I'm just
have-
looking.
Okay, what do you want to sell me?
Well, I would like to know if I could sell a solid gold a piece of jewelry I have.
I will have to check for authenticity.
I pull out the golden toilet lid from Chapter 1.
You still have that! You still have that! Carrying that around must have been a bitch!
It was.
I haven't.
No wonder you got bad
I
rolls on
haven't seen
movement.
that forever.
He looks at Binkle looks at it, it's like shitter in the gold form.
It can be melted down to various shapes and sizes. I imagine with how many
there.
carats of gold there are within this.
Yes,
well,
yes.
seat.
But if you think Binkle's not taking a shit on this thing, then you're lying. So, please.
Would it be better if I take my business elsewhere then?
No. I will give you great price for this. Binkle has good prices for toilet seat gold.
I'll have you know, this came from I'll have you know, this came from a literal kingdom castle. This came from a castle in the. Hold on, let me see.
This came
In
from
the
a castle.
endless depths. I came from the endless depths and took
To sell you
and
this
managed to acquire myself a God, I don't know how
shitter.
many carat gold toilet seat.
Very big
I would
price,
say- I would
especially
say
from
at least-
endless
I would
death.
say exactly, and I'm saying at least 300 gold.
300 gold. My
Do you know how many
friend.
carats it is to make a toilet seat?
My friend, you have no idea how much this is worth.
Oh my god. Is it more than 300 gold?
You're
I'm not
my
here, by the way.
my friend. This is from the endless depths, a place no one has come back from alive. And it's solid gold, and the authenticity is.
And you can take a
Golden
shit on it.
shitter.
And I can apply it very easily.
Is
Shitting.
it about to be
And
1,000
Well
gold?
then, what is your counter offer if that is the case?
and you see him like reach behind the counter, and he pulls out this like big bag, and he like plops it on the counter, and he's like, I will take this for 2,000 gold.
What the fuck?
What 2,000's a pretty
golden
good
shitter.
number. 2,000's a pretty good number. Considering I
gold
had
number.
to get this
Gold number.
good number. Mario, shut up. Mario's in the same room. He's just looking at clothes.
Yeah, Mario's just
It's
like thumbing through
wow, there are
like
clothes
magazines
in a
and shit.
jewelry store.
Yeah,
Like anyway, considering I had to travel from the endless depths all the way to here, I'm considering taking you up on your offer. However, would you consider raising that price to possibly 220,000?
Don't do it.
Roll me persuasion.
Fucking do it. Why? You had 2,000 gold. Don't try to ruin it.
oh man, 2,000 gold.
fuck are you
nothing to
There's
do.
no way I can fail this. 30.
Oh, okay.
A 30?
Yeah,
But
so
he has advantage
17 plus
on,
13.
like,
17 plus
persuasion.
13.
Jesus Christ. With a 30? Oh, hey, Boba. With a 30? I'm trying to think. Let me roll a
Yeah, that's the
d20
guy that
myself.
keeps saying that he wants to
Yeah,
look
roll
like
the
that.
yeah.
I'm gonna roll.
D20 for your character.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll a
For
d20.
Twinkle the Twinkle or whatever.
Binkle the
Twinkle the
shinkle.
Twinkle the
Alright.
Shinkle the shinkle.
Ooh.
I'm going to shit.
My
back.
friend! I think you're about to ruin the economy. Okay.
Is that too much of an ask? If not,
No,
I'm glad
my
you-
friend. Binkle has been thinking for a long time. All of 2 minutes, which is longest Binkle has ever thought before. The fact that a brave person like you has come from the endless depths, and just to come to Binkle and sell me your gold shitter seat. Binkle has made you a counter offer, and he will not go higher on. Binkle will give you. And he pulls out. he takes the bag from. He takes out the bag from, and then he pulls it back, and then he pulls out a bigger bag. I will give you. And he like looks at the bag. 5,000 gold pieces.
God.
And I'm just looking at it, I was like,
Oh, God.
wouldn't it be easier just to keep all that in a safe rather than keep it in multiple sized bags?
Like I said, Binkle only thinks for 2-minute increments.
You
That's
cut
way
yourself
too
a
long.
deal.
Get on my
You cut
level.
yourself a deal, Binkle.
He takes
And by
the.
the way,
He takes the
and
solid
by
gold
the
toilet seat and just slides you
Hold
the
on, let me
5,000
remove
gold.
that. Okay, 5,000 gold. Wait, hold on.
I can't believe you've been holding on to that for like, am I gonna 7 chapters?
I've been holding on to it since I left the session and then came back. Not the session, but like the campaign.
Came back
So
just to
fun.
sell the shitter seat. Let's quote
wait,
that, please.
It's just in gold, right? It's
Yeah.
just in gold. Okay.
Like 5,000 gold.
Okay.
Could you put your Discord? Yeah, I mean I can.
5000.
That's funny. That entire like interaction, I wish it could be animated.
Before I go, Binkle,
Yes.
make sure to tell your siblings, or I believe they were your siblings, Tinkle and Winkle.
Tinkle and Winkle, you know them. You'll meet my other siblings soon too, probably.
Shinkle the old be Shinkle?
I don't know. I'll come up with on the
Shinkle
fly.
the Binkle.
Shinkle the Binkle. You'll meet my my other cousin, Shinkle.
Well, I bid you good day. Mario, have you done window shopping?
Yeah, this guy's got like tons of.
I'm putting the Discord. Give me a sec.
You putting the
Yeah, in the chat. I had to do.
Discord?
Yeah, I had to. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I just got distracted by Shinkle.
Shinkle.
Shinkle the Binkle.
No, Binkle the Shinkle. Shinkle the Binkle we haven't met yet.
Oh yeah, Binkle the Shinkle. Such a
First
dumb
name, Binkle.
fucking name.
I love this fucking. I love this fucking ankle the inkle.
It always ends with Inkle.
I'm gonna leave the shop. I have a second thing I want to do, but I want to know if anybody else wants to do anything.
I'm following you because you seemed interesting.
I'm gonna have Grunkle follow you because you could use your bartering skills.
Oh yeah, like
Oh,
Mario.
you see me coming out of the store with a.
Everyone's like looking at you like.
Giant bag into my book bag.
Yeah, you're shoving the giant ass bag into one of your pockets.
Eve like looks at you as like, what the hell did you do in there?
He sold a solid gold toilet seat that he's been carrying around for like months.
What the
I
fuck?
saw him take
How much did you sell it for?
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
a me.
You know, I mean, for what it's worth. Honestly, for what it's worth. But I think they gave me the merchant gave me a pretty good price for it.
Yeah,
you know?
$600 or something for a toilet seat.
That's a bit lowballing.
That seems about right. But they were a bit more generous, so they gave me about like I don't know, a little over. Let's say somewhere a little over 1,000.
Let's say 4 digits and leave it at that.
They gave you that. They gave you over $1,000 for that. Wow.
Dollars.
Well, I
Solid
guess so.
gold.
What's $1?
I mean, gold,
I only
my
speak
bad.
in gold. This is
My bad.
I speak in gold currency. Or
I
whatever.
speak in fantasy.
It doesn't. You know. Now that I think about it, the existence of gold currency kind of undermines the idea of selling gold to a jewelry store. But anyways.
Like Binkle said, 2 minutes.
I already left.
He still
Yeah,
listens.
He pokes his
Anyway,
head out for that.
what does anybody else? I'm trying to let everyone else do their turn if they have something else. Otherwise, I have a second thing I need to do.
All right,
I don't
well, I'm
have
following
anything
you
else
to
to
your
do.
second thing. I'm not gonna do anything there. I'm just gonna follow you for no reason.
Okay, what? Lip, were you gonna do something?
Nope.
Gronkle?
I mean, I don't know. I had something I wanted to do, but it just feels like it's gonna be a big
Nothing's
deal.
gonna top.
Binkle.
You don't need a top Binkle.
Nothing's gonna sell the 7 chapter long lore of the golden shit.
The golden shit.
It's just a solid gold toilet seat.
Just a solid gold.
Like solid gold toilet seat that was worth 5,000 fucking. Because you rolled a fucking 30 on persuasion.
I'm waiting for Gronkle to tell me if he wants to do something or not. If not, I'm gonna do my thing.
Yoshi, I could use your bartering skills for a minute.
Oh, sure, of course. What do you need help with?
Well,
What?
I haven't been really been using my my weapons, considering I've only been using a lot of spells recently. You know.
Are you looking to upgrade your weapons or get new weapons?
That's the thing. I was actually gonna get rid of my weapons, but like get a better shield.
You could ask for
Get a
Dimio.
better
You could
shield.
ask Dimiyoko for help. He's been helping us.
Yeah,
He
what
wants
Eve
to
said.
like support the
Is he
economy.
here?
Well, I mean, you could.
Miyoko's not here, but he I assume we're going to run into him most likely.
Or you could just use the mirror to contact him.
Talk to him.
We could contact him, yes, but like he'd have to teleport
Am I
into
really
the
the
middle of
only
the
one
city,
here
and
who
that
remembered the fucking
mass
mirror?
chaos.
I was like,
Oh,
am I
wait.
really the only person here who remembered the fucking mirror?
All right,
I
I'll wait
just
for
said
Dimiyoko.
the mirror. We all said the mirror. Yes.
Oh.
I'll just wait for Dimiyoko.
But yeah, in terms of your other weapons, yeah, we could sell those. Do you want to, or
Well, not. What? I'll wait. You know what? I can just sell my weapon. I can just sell my spear.
okay? What what
Would you be able to
okay,
help
so
me get a good price on it?
sure. I think you could get easy. Wait, so you have just a spear? Any other weapons?
Well, my mace is a loner, so I can't really sell that.
Okay. Well, we could. I think I could possibly get about 100 gold for that. Does that sound about right? How much did
I
you
mean,
pay
that
for it
sound-
originally?
That sounds about right.
Okay,
It was
let's go to
exactly
the
that.
let's go to the local weapon shop.
Yeah, let's go to the blacksmith.
Da-la-la. Okay, so we're going to the blacksmith, DM.
Okay. Where's the plug? Okay. So so you guys go to what you think is the blacksmith, and you walk in, and there's this big hunk of a man behind the counter who is just chilling in there, and he looks at you and he's like, I gotta think of a voice. Welcome. What can I do for you?
Would you like to start off, Grunkle? This is your property, after all.
Right. I was hoping I'd be able to fetch a good price for this slightly magical spear that I've been carrying around for a while.
What kind of price? What kind of price were you looking for?
What kind of what kind of spear is it too? Tell
Well-
him. Tell him, Grunkle.
Well, it's very vicious. I've heard legends where this spear can inflict extra damage upon a target, which you get a very good hit to. Basically causing
But how?
bleed.
But how much do you think? But okay, sorry. I asked the question. How much do you think it's worth?
I would say this is around 200 gold.
200 gold. Let me see it. And he looks at it and he's like, looks slightly used.
Indeed, it was used by me.
A little bit of patching this could be a pretty good spear. 200, you said.
200. Hagler, help me.
I promise you, my friend has very seldomly used his spear. It is quite frankly one of our lesser used items in terms of our adventuring escapades. And so, basically, if you could make this, I don't know, like, if you could basically take it for the price of 200 gold, that would just be swell, you know?
Roll me persuasion.
Okay.
Both of you roll me persuasion.
Oh shit. Oh dear. That's pretty good.
23.
All things considered, both of you did pretty well. So he looks at it, he's like, a little bit of patching, this could do well. 200. I'll do that for you.
Sounds splendid.
Alright. He takes out a little bag
Oh.
and hands you a little 200 gold, and he takes the spear from you, puts it behind the counter, he's like, pleasure doing business.
Mm-hmm. Same with you.
Alright.
Have a good day, sir.
Alright, so now you have 200 gold.
Wow.
And then we leave the shop, or I leave the shop unless Swiggy Line.
Yep, we're
wants to-
both going. That sounds about
Okay.
right.
And then
Anything like
I would
really
like
quick
to
you want to
observe
do?
Yes, one more thing. Just one more thing. I would like to observe the area to see if there are any suspicious alleyways.
Roll perception.
Perception? Okay.
Mhm.
Perception. That is a 12.
Let me roll my d20 to see if you see anything. If I can get to my fucking d20, there it is. Ooh. You do not see any suspicious alleyways.
Do I see? What can I?
You just see the regular town like I
Mario.
described it before.
Huh?
Mario, could you help me? Could you help me out here? Can you tell me
Yeah.
if you see? I'm having a hard time. I've been kind of, you could say, blinded by the light, if you will, in that I've been seeing a lot of jewelry and weaponry, and my eyesight's kind of sore at the moment. So, do you think you could possibly spot me any suspicious-looking alleyways or any alley? Actually, if you want, you could just look at any alleyways. Just
All right.
Decide
Let me go
for
check
yourself.
real quick.
What
Let
are
me
you
go
rolling
check
for?
Real quick.
Perception.
Rolling for suspicious alleyways
Oh,
or regular alleyways?
Investigation. Investigation.
Perception.
Suspicious ones.
Perception.
I thought that was investigation.
No, that's if you like investigate. Oh no,
10.
you don't see any. No.
Like, not that I can see. I mean, like, all the alleyways kind of just look the same.
No kush for you.
Well, that's too bad. I'm going to I'm going to put
Just
on the
go down a
ring of
random-
I'm going to put on the ring of speed, and I'm going to investigate every alleyway.
Roll me a d20.
Within a d20.
Just roll
okay.
me a d20.
Okay. 13.
Alright, let me see what I get. It'd be really unlucky if I got higher than that. Let me see. I got a 14. All the regular, all you
So
just see is just regular.
in the general area. Nothing. No
Nothing.
suspicious alleyways.
No.
I come back to the area. I take my ring off. Dang, no good kush. And then I'm done. That's the end of my escapade. We can move
I was
on
like,
to whatever.
Really? That was what you were telling me to look for?
The good kush.
Yes.
Alright, so
I've been going dry for like 2 or 3 months now.
So, Grunkle, I will say, if you want to, it's completely up to you, to travel from one end to the other to Fulgrush, it will take enough time for you to be able to read one more chapter on another god. So, if you want to,
Oh boy.
you can. You
I want
have,
to read it.
you
Let me
have,
read it, bro.
you have Mortifius, Piscina, Valona, and Marianne.
Let's
Come on,
read it
Mortifius,
together.
please.
Hmm.
Gonkel, I read it with you. Come on.
Are we in the carriage?
Yeah, you guys are
Or
just
whatever?
you're making your way you're making your way to the other side now.
Yeah,
Who is this
yeah.
Mortifius person, by the way? You guys mentioned him, right? Did you meet him?
I haven't met him personally, but he's the lord of the underworld. No? Ring any bells?
Is he who you've been seeing with Dimiyoko this whole time?
Oh, no. I wish, but no.
What? Oh, not with them.
Insight.
Right.
Are you
I'm not with them.
roll deception?
Roll
I don't know.
insight.
No.
Well, I mean, if you want to
Roll
roll
insight.
insight, go ahead.
Oh shit. I don't know if
That's
I've
not what I've been seeing him about.
Nat 1, you completely believe him.
I totally. You know what? Whatever you were talking with Dimiyoko, I am perfectly fine with. At
Oh,
least until I forget that I rolled a nat 1, which will probably be next session.
Alright, so, you're
We're gonna be
you're
reading about
Mortifius.
Mortifius.
Ooh, this is the one I'm actually. This is one of the ones I was actually really looking forward to because it's probably one of my favorite stories. So, of course, this happened a very long time ago, but actually, this the period of time I was talking about with Demiyoko where everyone was like going in through war and stuff and it was a really bad time.
Yeah.
So, Mortifius was around was around during that time. So Mortifius during his life was basically one of the most evil bastards you could ever think of in your entire life. He was basically a tyrannical like ruler who basically killed to his heart's content. He basically just did the most evil shit imaginable. Like he was pretty much the definition of chaotic evil. And
Sounds like Lip before he was reincarnated.
and and yeah, he would just kill anyone he pleased, anyone he deemed not worthy to live. He had like people who worked for him like slaves. He had like he lived in like this big ass like castle that he made people build for him. He was this big. It was this big bad person, right? So when he eventually got killed, because he didn't die by natural causes, he got killed. So he was given a choice by Pacina, but not a normal choice. Pacina gave him a choice of saying, due to the transgressions you've done throughout your entire life, you can either suffer for eternity, or have to spend the rest of your days in being the Lord of the Underworld, and you will be stuck in the Underworld, not being able to traverse anywhere, and being Mortifius being stupid chose being the Lord of the Underworld, and now basically that's where he resides. He cannot leave. He can contact the other gods can come to him, but he cannot leave, and he basically hates pretty much all the other gods with a passion. But except for like one, but whatever.
Does it say?
It seems like I found a new lead. Who might be behind this?
He doesn't hate Valona.
Valona.
Right, Valona. I know that one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
Goddess of war and
violence.
Violence. The goddess of war.
Valona, violence, war.
Oh, okay.
Well, gentlemen, I think I may have found us a new suspect who's been doing all this god vegetabilizing.
He can't. Did you read the book? Like he's like driving and just like kind of like leaning, and it's like he can't leave where he's going. And we saw that person, what's it called? Moving around. So it's not. So he can't leave and visit the other gods. At least.
You're right. He can't personally leave, but if my intuition serves me correct.
Sorry, I was going to finish your sentence for you.
It appears that there are like two other gods that we've seen who have cults surrounding them.
Mm-hmm.
So my theory is going that perhaps there's a new cult is trying to bring Mortifius back from the underground.
Hold on. Isn't
underground?
your religion a cult at this point?
I mean, person on this bastardizing planet, for sure. You could say that, but
Well, even if this person was just a regular cultist, how the hell did he get inside Pyreneus' place? Because a normal human can't get inside Pyreneus' place without a pass from a god. But Mortifius can't really talk to anyone that's living. So, and all the dead people stay in hell. So there's not, well, except for like the really powerful ones. But people would know if they got out, so it's like, I don't know.
Hell if I know. But these four, I'm assuming DK was there too.
No, it was not.
These four, DK was not.
No.
Okay, these three.
If by four, Sora.
Yeah, Sora was there.
Yeah, well, I assume that you guys would probably know most about that since you managed to get to hell and the casino place and et cetera, et cetera. Maybe you have some sort of idea. If anyone would have an idea, you would. But I
Yeah.
can't say the same for myself.
Eve, like, kind of, like, begrudgingly is just, like, sitting up in the front, just kind of, like, yeah, no, I definitely know a lot about that guy.
She was made by him. You're technically his weird little daughter.
She, like, looks back and her eyes glowing red. It's like, what'd you say?
I mean, you're. Oh, I mean, you're cool.
Is this the same underworld as before, or is it a different underworld?
It's the same one.
Same one. Interesting. I guess in a wicked sense, it probably is correct.
Okay, so I'm sorry. I can't imagine this city without thinking about like New York Times Square. Like for some reason. So what can I just like not even like a roll to see for anything. I just unless I have to. I just want to know what's around us at the current moment.
Like I
While
said,
we're
like this
going through the
this
city.
pretty much is just like different shops and bars and like, you know, what's
musicals, I'm sorry.
musical. Well, there are theaters. There's a couple theaters here and there,
okay.
but like it's just a lot of shops, bars, inns, taverns, all like it's like basically merchant's heaven basically. There's people selling stuff on the streets, in little stands or just in backpacks, and like they have like and they're just selling stuff. That's basically it's like that everywhere you go basically.
And we can't just to clarify, we're not going to be able to leave the carriage at any point because we have to like fast forward to the
We're going
location,
to
right?
yeah.
Just checking.
All right, so you know a little bit more about Mortifius. The other three you can read about another time, but here we are. So, you guys are on the other side of Fulgrush, more near the Sea of Echoes. So, Eve like parks the carriage in like a certain spot, and like you guys hop off. It's like okay. She looks at you guys and it's like okay. So what we have to do is apparently we have to find these wizards, I guess, and they can give us a potion that can let us breathe underwater, or I guess for me, go underwater, and we can then go find Cicely. So
Where are we gonna find these wizards?
that's what I was gonna say. Does anybody have any idea on how we're gonna find these people?
I
like
have an idea.
Are we still in like the shopping center?
Everywhere's a shopping center, so
I like
technically
to
yes.
get out and ask somebody.
You're gonna ask somebody.
Well, if I were
Yeah.
praising some god, I would probably want to be as close to them as possible. So possibly near the ocean would where. Where
I was
would
out there
reside.
going for a swim.
You
Not
guys are pretty near the
necessarily.
ocean. So Lip, you're gonna go up and ask someone.
You know what? You know what?
Yes.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
search near the ocean for someone. All right.
So,
Hey, yo, random person. Do you
uh,
know where we can find wizards who can make us breathe underwater? Or weird cult people?
so you walk up to this this guy, and he's like a younger
I'm
looking.
just watching from a distance. I'm not going to
He's like a younger looking person, and he's got like a little backpack on. I don't have a character design from him yet, but he has like a little backpack on.
No, it's important.
He's he's important.
He's British.
How the fuck did okay?
I can tell.
He's a little pep in his step, and he looks at you and he's like, I can't do a British accent, so it's just gonna be like, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. What'd you say?
Do you know where we can find wizards or cult people who can make us breathe underwater? I mean, you heard me the first time, come on.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I wasn't really paying attention. I was trying to sell my wares and my little creations. Are you interested at all?
No. I mean, like, what do you... No. Here for the mission. Do you know anything about them?
Well, I can't say I do, can't say I don't.
You motherfucker. Alright, what you got?
And he he
I
puts his
guess-
bag
I guess,
down.
I guess just for the sake of reconvening, I'm just gonna like be behind not behind Lip, but like follow Lip
Mhm.
where he go to where he is to see like what the conversation's about.
So he the guy puts his bag down and he takes some random trinkets and different stuff out, and he's like, yeah, see, I made all of this stuff, and I hope to one day sell it, like my mother does. Uh, uh, my 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 father was apparently a great inventor like me, but I I don't know the guy, so I hope to take over that kind of thing and take a little bit of my mother's side and sell my creations. And he holds up like he holds up something. He's like, I call this a toaster. You put different, like, you put bread in it, and you wait a little bit, pop, and it's toasted. You can put
Wow.
butters and jam-ons on it, and it tastes absolutely divine.
So you telling me
what do I have to
we're gonna have
roll
to slice
to- what-
bread and then put it in that box?
Yes.
What do I have to roll to know who this person is?
Uh,
Recognize
you wouldn't
I
really
guess-
recognize this person, I guess. Like, it's not like this isn't like somebody who's well known. So, I mean, if you want to know his name, you could just ask him.
I don't want to know his name. Do you?
tell how old is this
I
person?
don't want to know his name.
He's like, I would say like 17, 18.
20s?
Like,
18? Okay.
like young adult, like very, like young adult.
Okay. Well,
So do you
I
have?
walk up to the young lad. Wow, what fascinating trinkets you have. A toaster, you called it, right?
Yes, put sliced bread in, and it comes out toasted. You can put butters and jams on it, and it tastes absolutely divine.
Very interesting.
Do you have anything?
You remind me of a pal of mine who is quite the inventor himself. In fact, well, I don't know how much I should say, but he is, let's just say, one of those types of people who are amazing inventors for the one of a kind. And I do everything. I look up to him. What about you? What do you have any sort of excuse me, out of character. I just need to. Do you have any? Do you have any sort of
Heroes
people
or...
that you look
yeah,
up
okay.
to in terms of people that you look up to
Ah,
in
yes.
terms of like
The only
inventors
person-
for your inventions?
Ah, yes, of course. The only that I look up, of course, to the god, of course, Demioko. I look up to him so very well. What a fascinating inventor, and of course, being the god of invention and creativity, I hope that he looks down upon me with happiness, knowing that I can keep on a legacy of his, of giving creations to the world. But I mean, it's not like I can ever see the man or whatever, but I would like to keep carrying his footsteps of. I might not be a god, but I liked my creations.
Fascinating stuff. Personally, I don't know how much I can really say without giving too much, without being too overt. However, let me try something for you. You know, just out of the kindness of my own heart. I pull out the mirror, and I want to contact Demioko with the image of him in my mind, the image of the robot inventor in the top hat with the lovely, is that a trench coat? I don't even know what you call it. Yeah. With a cane, and I would like to contact him.
All right. So you see.
I don't say. I just kind of. How does it work? I have to think it.
Yeah, you have to
think in this. Yeah.
Yeah. You just like think the name and then think the person and then they'll show up. So you think Demioko and you think of his image and he starts slowly appearing on the screen. You can see that he is in his shop right now and he's leaning back and kind of like working on something. He appears to be working on something on the table, but he leans back and when he senses the mirror and he looks towards where it is and he's like, "Ah, my friends. How's it going?"
The quest is going well. We're currently still in search of the mages who will help us enter the Sea of Echoes. However, I don't know. call it a hunch, but I just wanted to do an act of kindness, if you will, for this young lad. What is your name, young lad?
Oh,
I'm a couple years. I think I'm
Marco.
a few years old. What is your name, fellow?
Oh, Marco.
Because I don't
Marco.
call him young lad because he's like my almost.
Marco
I'm a
Polo.
little bit older than him, but I wouldn't like. It's not like I would call like Pac my lad.
my young lad.
lad.
I want you to call me your young lad now. My name is Locus.
Yes, so Locus, he seems to be a brilliant inventor. He created something, what was it called? A toaster?
Toaster.
He has created, he seems to have many different trinkets that he's invented. And I tried to show me and I already forgot his name. Shoot.
Locus.
Locket, you said?
Locus.
Locus?
Locus.
Locus. Sorry.
Like
that was Locket.
Laucus. Locus.
Locus, got it. Okay. Locus is a brilliant inventor, and I figured it would make his day if he just got to meet somebody who was as prestigious of an inventor as you, Miss Lord Demioko.
You can see like Dimiyoko kind of like hesitate for a sec, but then he's like, let me talk to the young lad, and but let me talk to him one-on-one, inventor to inventor. Hand him the mirror, please.
Of course.
So
be careful with this mirror. Be careful with this mirror, Locus.
Yes.
This is otherwise you will not be able to contact. As long as you keep the vision of him in your mind, you will be able to talk. You will be able to talk to. Yeah,
but
keep the image in your mind, and you will still be able to talk to him.
Alright.
And so I hand him the mirror.
So you see him like walk over and like privately talk to Damiyoko and stuff. And you can see like him look excited and stuff, and like giddy and like fangirly to like talk to his like hero and whatnot. And about a minute later, he comes back and he hands Locus hands you the mirror, and he's like, "Thank you so much, kind sir. He said Lord Demiyoko said he wanted to talk to you really quick privately, and of course whatever he wishes I will allow that to happen. So you go on. He must have something important to say to you."
Oh, of course. I say to Demiyoko, is it what seems to be what's up? What is up? What is up?
What is up, my good friend?
Is something the matter, Lord Demiyoko?
Nothing's the matter. Is your whole group there? I need to talk to all of you at once.
Don't kill Mario.
I believe
Get over
they
here.
are. Do you need to talk to us?
Motherfucker!
And
Mario, shush!
Oh, right.
Locus kind of like walks away so you guys can have like some privacy, and he's like, so you found let me think of what I'm saying before I say it. Let me think of what I'm saying before. All right. So you're in Fall Grass, right?
Yes.
All right, cool. And that boy you talked to, that his name Locus, like, right?
Yes.
Correct?
Of course.
Grunkle, you
Is he a disciple of yours?
Grunkle, you have that book, right? The book.
How do you know about the book?
My friend, I'm the god of creativity and invention. I tap into people's minds and see what great things they are thinking of, and help create them to become reality. Well, I just saw that you guys were,
Just thinking about reading a book, for God's sake.
Well, when I see
no need to hold back, Grunkle. You can tell it. We can trust Demiyoko. Show him the book. What is it?
Well, I don't need to see it. I don't need to see it. I just know that you've been reading it. Well, of course, not every detail is known to man is going to be on there, because not every detail is known to man. But let me tell you something. Well, let me tell you a little secret.
Okay.
So,
Well, wait. Is this hold on? Is this something that you can trust
well,
with
knowing that,
us?
seeing that that's already it's kind of, unpreventable at this point, and seeing as you've kind of inadvertently kind of happened to run into people like this before, well, I guess I can tell you and then run into session. So, Lord Piscina, when she gave each of us a godlyhood, she realized that not all gods are going to want to be gods forever. I mean, eventually gods are going to want to pass on and not have to be like this for the rest of eternity, because God knows that, because I know that would be hella boring after probably thousands and thousands and thousands of years. So, Piscina gave us a choice. Piscina gave us a choice. We, as gods, can have 2 living children at a time, in each time. And if we deem them worthy, we can then give them a choice if they would choose to inherit our godly position. Of course, after we're tired of being gods, but that hasn't happened yet. Locus happens to be one of my boys.
Locus is. I whisper. Locus is
Go figure.
God.
No, Locus is not a god. Well, he could be if he wanted to. Well, and if I didn't want to be a god anymore, and he,
So he's
Deemed-
kind of like a demigod? If he's the son of you?
well, yes, in a way, he doesn't really have any special powers, but he inherits I guess, special skills from me, kind of like my other child, which I unfortunately haven't seen in a long time, and I don't exactly know where they are. But I hope to find them one day. But anyway, that's not important. The important part is that you inadvertently haven't run into some children of gods before. Well, like I said, some of I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like I said, we can have up to 2 living kids before, and if they pass on, then we can have another. But that's besides the point. So,
Every god can do this?
yes, every god can do this.
Even the
no.
one banished to the underrealm.
Funny you mention that. He cannot. Well, actually, no, he can. He just hasn't. Well, as far as we know, he hasn't. But, what was I gonna say? But the names of the other people. It's late. Okay.
I understand.
So, some people you may have run into that are actually the sons and daughters of gods. You remember the queen from the Songblade?
Let me guess. She's a daughter of Perineus.
Yes. Smart fellow, you. Daughter of Perineus. Of course, she's a natural born leader to that place. Also Tenier. Remember the church leader guy? Poor bastard, but he is also the son of Perineus.
Oh.
And your friend, Mary. She's the daughter of Marianne, which I mean makes sense. But
Wait, you mean the Mary? Wait, Mary like of the. I looked to the group. Was like, is he talking about Mary of the 4 witches story, or are we talking about a different Mary that I didn't encounter?
yeah,
Pretty sure.
the Mary you guys, Mary. Well, I mean, I'm sure you guys. She's like, yes, it's the Mary. It's the Mary. I can't really think of a way of saying it, but yes, it is. It's the same Mary.
Oh.
Why does she like bad riddles?
I don't know.
Wait,
Well,
Mary's
actually,
what?
Mary.
I missed that.
Mary's the son. Mary's the daughter of Marianne.
Okay, it was Marianne.
Oh.
The god. The
Marianne's a
goddess of nature, and like.
Okay.
She's the daughter of that, and I guess the bad riddles thing. I guess that's the thing that she inherited. So be prepared for that, I guess. She has a daughter too, but you haven't met You haven't met. She has a son who you haven't met yet. Cicely actually has a daughter, but you haven't met them either. Piscina, of course, doesn't have any children. Oh, Valona. She actually has 2 daughters. One of which you met. And her name her name. Let me see if I can remember. Oh yeah. So the daughter you probably have met is Rose.
Oh,
Oh,
Really?
so Rose
Boy.
is the upcoming god of war.
Well, she could be if Valona decides that she doesn't want her godly position anymore, and she deems
Wait a minute.
Rose worthy.
then where does Misty fit in with all this?
Well, gods who give birth to children we usually can't stick around because we have our duties to attend to. So usually either we give our children away to other fathers or mothers, or they're just single parented. But Rose is that kind of case where when she was born, Valona gave it to Misty, and now Rose is who she is today.
Oh goodness. Oh no.
Wow.
Sorry, I'm taking notes.
Note takers.
Wow.
But that's really all. That's all the ones that I can. That's all the ones that are alive right now. Like I said,
Uncle remembers the painting from the underworld.
Piscina doesn't
Well,
really.
that's because they were gonna kill her.
Piscina doesn't have one, and Piscina doesn't have any children, and Motifius doesn't have any children. Not that we know of, but that's really it. So I guess that really explains that. So keep a good eye on that boy. He's a good kid.
Of course, Lord Temioko. But
Well, certainly do.
is there something we need to? Is there any reason you're telling us all this besides just knowing that there are
Well,
like
that boy-
demigods out there?
Well,
or
that-
like gods to be.
Well, that boy knows a little bit more than he lets on. So I would keep talking to him. I'm sure he will help you on your quest to save everyone.
Ugh.
Okay, we'll try to keep talking. We'll try to see what Locus knows about the mages, if at all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's the case, but seems like he didn't. It seems like he didn't know much about him from surface glance. But that was just when Lip was talking to him. And I don't know if that was. I don't know if that he was. Maybe he knows. Maybe he doesn't. Who knows?
Yeah. Do you
Do you-
know
are you
where we can
suggesting-
find this cult?
Well,
That's the main thing.
well, I know, but am I going to tell you? Well,
Why?
I don't want to tell you because Lucas knows, and I want the kid to help you. Trust
Really?
me. Trust
Okay.
me on this one. Trust me on this one. He's a good kid. So,
That motherfucker tried to make me buy something for the information.
hey, to be fair, that toaster idea does sound pretty good.
I let out a chuckle.
He gets it from his father. Anyway. Anyway.
Sorry.
Anyway. Good luck on your journey, guys.
Okie dokie.
Any
Take care,
I do have one.
Demioko.
I do have one. I do
Oh,
have
wait,
one
what's
last-
what? Yes?
I'm very sorry if this is too much to ask, but would it be possible for you to help me make a better shield out of my current one?
Well,
Yeah. Next time I
you
meet
have
up.
to be here.
Next time I meet up with you, I'll make sure. Actually, I'll just make you a new shield. Just when I next meet up with you, I'll give it to you, and you can just trade your old shield, and I'll give you a new one.
You do that?
Yeah. I mean, I don't got a lot else. It's not like I got a million other things to do. I'm kidding.
All right. I mean,
I
if you can do it,
I made him a gun. I'll make you a shield. I
that'd
got
be
the
swell.
I got the bronze. I got the the brawl and the safety or whatever the hell. Anyway, I'll see you all later.
Take care,
Bye.
Jimmy Oko.
Thank you.
Any dissipates from the air, and that's where we're gonna end off today's session, with the next session starting on talking with Locus. But yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
I
guys,
wrote
if
that
you really
down.
enjoyed today's session,
I didn't
then
do
make sure to leave a
much.
like. Anyway, I will see you all later. Take care.